seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy.
I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
Hey, Pathfinder.
You're with the militia, right? What's going on in there?
A crowd of people in hydroponics and they won't leave.
They're disrupting operations. Might get nasty. Can you talk to them?
Christian hairstyle.
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
What do you think I should choose here?
Well, there's no harm in talking to them, is there?
I guess not.
Okay, I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously. Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go.
Any word?
Nope, no new orders. Keep the safeties on, I guess.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Apex is doing a sweep.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others
What
that
the
people are
fuck?
alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
That was weird that he went through that whole speech again. That's a bug.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra...
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything Eos produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, there'll be trouble.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
What do you think about this one?
Oh, I think you know what I would choose.
I'm not sure.
I think that the best choice for peace would probably be to choose to say that the protesters are right.
There's going to be some sort of consequence either way I look at it. We might lose hydroponics because they might riot. If I agree with them,
agreed, but
and
do
we
you
allow
want
them to
consequence
continue
of
to
possibly
riot, they
people
might
being
break the
killed
hydroponics.
or injured? That is true. If you send in the military, it will possibly cause a destruction of hydroponics.
Alright.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but
On the other
it might go
hand,
smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
What were you going to say?
Discovered
Actually, I was going to say that
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7
it might,
as authorities baffled. Multiple
if you,
passengers are still in quarantine. This is Agent S.
if you sit in the military, it can cause various downsides.
Oh, stand by.
The destruction
Stand by.
of hydroponics.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining
On the
that to
other
my
hand-
grandchildren.
What happened?
What do you think
She was
is
about
the
to
worst
disconnect the
that-
water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
I know this is hard, but for the good of the Nexus, we need you to be patient.
We've already waited. How old will I be by the time Mom's out of stasis?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
Acquired 73 Andromeda viability points. And I leveled up. So what are you gonna say?
Well, that didn't turn out quite as bad as we feared.
Yeah. Part of me wants to go full biotic. There's some really cool stuff here. And because I have Sam, I can re-allot all my points. Should I want to.
It's up to you. Even a biotic needs to be able to use weapons, though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you just love either or? Fuck you, you can't have both choices.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was handled fairly well.
You're listening to H&S.
A lot better than we thought.
The station falls apart.